Rapper Tory Lanez recovering after being stabbed 14 times as he serves time for Megan Thee Stallion shooting. And somehow I feel like she's somewhere going. Tory Lanez is deeply thankful to God and thanking his supporters after he was attacked Monday at a California prison, where he's serving a 10-year sentence for shooting hip-hop star Megan Thee Stallion in the feet. Shout out to CNN.com. Just want to stop it there really quickly. I don't believe he shot her, and I'm going to play just a few clips, supporting that. A post on his verified social media on Monday shared that Lanez, who was born Daystar Peterson, was stabbed 14 times, including 7 wounds to his back, 4 to his torso, 2 to the back of his head, and 1 to the left side of his face. Both of his lungs collapsed and he was placed on a breathing apparatus. The post read, "He is now breathing on his own." According to the post, despite being in pain, he is talking normally, in good spirits, and deeply thankful to God that he is pulling through. He also wants to thank everyone for their continued prayers and support, the post concluded. CNN has reached out to reps for Lanez for comment. The Associated Press reported that the Canadian artist was attacked at a housing unit at the California Correctional Institution in Tehachapi at about 7:20 a.m. According to Pedro Caltron Miquel, spokesman for the State Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, staff immediately gave Lanez medical aid and called 911. When he was taken to an outside hospital, Miquel said. The prison's investigative unit and the Kern County District Attorney's Office are investigating, he said. In December 2022, a Los Angeles jury found Lanez guilty of 3 charges related to the July 2020 shooting of fellow rapper Megan Thee Stallion, whose legal name is Megan P. She testified during the trial that she and Lanez had left a party at Kylie Jenner's Hollywood Hills home in July 2020 when Lanez fired a gun at the back of her feet and ordered her to dance. She said the shooting occurred after they argued and she exited the SUV in which they had been traveling. Every day I think of others across the world who are victims of violence and survive. It is truly the most powerless feeling, especially when you question whether the justice system can truly protect you, she said in a statement which LA County District Attorney George Gascon read at a press conference following Lanez's conviction. Fortunately, the District Attorney's office fought for me. I'm incredibly grateful to them and the jury for the attention to the evidence and siding with the truth. But if it can happen to me, imagine those who lack the resources and support systems to help them. Lanez has insisted on his innocence, and his lawyers appealed his conviction in May 2023. A judge denied a motion for him to receive a new trial. The SARS legal team had argued that some of the evidence presented had wrongly been admitted into the trial. I just wonder, if he died, God forbid, and then they find out that Meg lied, will this make her a conspirator to murder? Well, at this point, if they find out with hard evidence that she lied, will it make her a conspirator to attempted murder? It's just really sad because it all really points to Kelsey. It all makes sense and everything. There's got to be someone there that's willing to break, to crack, to tell the truth. And at this point, Meg's a monster. I'm over it. And that's in my opinion, which I have a right to. And if you agree, subscribe to the channel, share this video, like this video.
Not shoot Megan Thee Stallion in the foot when he was on the Full Send podcast with Kyle from the Nelk Boys. I'm going to show you the clip right now.
Free Tory. I know he didn't do what everyone's accusing him of doing. It's obvious. If it is, show the bullet hole. You know what I mean? Like at that point, it's like show the bullet hole. He didn't shoot you in the foot.
Now, Aiden Ross thinks that the image of Megan Thee Stallion's foot was not conclusive and also called her out for lying about sleeping with Tory Lanez, but then lying about it on Gayle King and said that basically she perjured herself. That was something that Both Kyle and Aiden both corroborated. Also, Kyle from the Nelk Boys was saying that there were 4 different DNAs on that gun and none of them were Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez getting sentenced today, and I just want the record to reflect one thing. People who actually have real critical thinking skills, unlike most motherfuckers, most judges, most lawyers, most prosecutors, most jurors, most individuals don't have that shit. So to everybody who actually got real critical thinking skills, it's fucking very clear that the likely candidate who did that shit was Kelsey. So me and them people, we just gonna quietly die on that hill, just to put it out there. That's it. But outside of this Tory shit, let's all take a moment to remember the people who was wrongfully convicted in jail and died in prison. The people who spent their life in jail and died in jail and the truth never came out. And I want to give a big shout out to all the people who played a part in the trial and conviction of every man and woman who was ever wrongfully convicted. Because you get to live your life never to know that you actually fucked up. You get to live your life and go on about your career fully convinced that you made the right decision. Whole time somebody was wrongfully convicted and they never got to come home. They died in jail. This shit bigger than a trial. That's a real thing that's happening in the world. And the only bit of critical thinking people can do is if you go to court and you get found guilty, that means you did it. What the fuck? Cause that sounds like some bullshit. And that's all I got to say, guys.